Hello and welcome back to the Impression Wiz channel. I'm your host, the Impression Wiz. And finally, this is the end of the three-parter for Monster Prom with Super Chocolate Milkshake. This has been a long time waiting, but I kind of got onto Pester Quest for a little bit longer than I was expecting. And there is more Pester Quest, as you've probably seen in the past one. But I'm going to be taking a break from Pester Quest and returning to Monster Prom if you guys want to check that out, or check out all the other Monster Prom. But this is the finale with Super Chocolate Milkshake. And I will return to doing solo ones, and I might, if I can, get other guests other than Super Chocolate Milkshake. And he might return in the future as well. Because when we recorded this one, we actually recorded another one, which is even more chaotic. That's about the best I can say. But for right now, let's get back and finish off this last part of Monster Prom with Super Chocolate Milkshake. Enjoy. Oh no! Oh, everybody choose a TV show. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. What's your favorite TV show? Oh,
So if you're talking about currently or previously?
I think kind of all together with those.
Okay, then.
Like maybe all time.
It's kind of hard to pick a TV show, my favorite TV show of all time.
Well, it says a TV show. Could
Yeah.
be the worst one of all time, too, I guess.
True.
Who knows what the answer's going to be.
Let's go with Animaniacs. How about that one?
Okay. I'm going to go with My Hero Academia.
Okay, then.
Because why not?
The player ordered is how mind-blowing if you would see the next year, or the showrunners reveal that the TV show was a spin-off of the type. With Animaniacs, that would definitely be a definitely.
But
But
I don't think that's actually a possibility, because it's based in Japan, or in a foreign land from where the Titanic was sent.
so obviously,
I guess.
I guess I have to win this one.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Boy,
All right.
where are you heading now?
Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous activity, but who cares? The tide paid off, so fuck it. You gained 2 money.
Hey, money! As you.
Survey the library, you notice Viera, those snakes are hissing and spitting as she glares at her computer monitor.
Pathetic.
This shit is getting so old. Every time I go on a dark arts forum, I have to deal with the sexist trolls. Trying to call me out or prove that I'm a fake dark arts girl. Oh yeah? Like a Leech Kings? You like Leech Kings so much? Name 3 of their earliest curses. You probably just take pictures of yourself with cursed artifacts to get attention. If I can't want to murder people in obscure occult ways just because I'm female, please. I'm so sick of dealing with these sexist bullshit when all I want to do is use magic to make people suffer. And I don't care what to do. And I don't even know what to do. Decrying sexism. The essay is so heated it melts the eyeballs of everyone who reads it. You don't need to prove your love of dark arts. You just go out and enjoy them. And also, I should totally come with you.
I like that last one. It's like, and I should totally come with you, just so we can do it together.
A date? With you, Super Chocolate Milkshake? Well, if it's between that or trying to prove these trolls that I do in fact understand how to make a black Albanian death powder, I guess you're on. Hell yeah! Take that around the scariest, darkest, artiest date you could dream up.
You spend all your class time thinking
Got the perfect dark date because, duh, why wouldn't you be paying attention in school? By the time you pick Vera up, you have that shit on lock. A skull containing the tears of my enemies and a banquet of poisonous plants can be used in mind control potions. Nice. You take Vera out for a romantic picnic in the graveyard because it's actually an evil picnic because of the picnic blanket is black. Oh, yeah, and maybe you didn't think that one through, but not all of them can be winners. So I brought enough ingredients to bring the long-dead spirit of an ancient warlocks to create the mist that drives people crazy. What do we think? You ultimately decide on both. We spend a lovely evening terrorizing innocent people. Look at those losers. I mean, this is a bit that on them too, right? They must have done something wrong to make the warlocks that angry. Oh, look at that one crying for his life. Cute. Guess that this drives people crazy that might have something to do with the warlock's wrath. But who are you to say? Hey, I actually had a really nice time tonight, Super Taco Milkshake. You made me remember that it isn't for trolls on the internet to decide what I am or am not. As long as I'm a practitioner of the dark arts, then I am the dark arts girl, and I'm no loser on the internet. And no loser on the internet can tell me otherwise. Well, I'm good about making people feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
Aw, a sweet moment for the two of you. Who knew bonding over magical torture could be so romantic?
Yeah.
In a way, I guess that would work. You gained 2 fun and 1 creativity.
Sure.
I'm getting the better end of this stick. Holy cow.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go outdoors
Hey, stranger.
again, but this time I'm gonna buy something. You know what? I'm gonna buy the
Sexy Latin tape?
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Nothing better than the smell of money. Well, actually, there are many better smells, but you know what I mean, right? Sexy fake Latin accent. Let's trade places.
Everyone chooses a historical figure. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Abraham Lincoln.
I was thinking of Socrates myself, but that's a really old historical figure. Picture this. 5 years ago, these historical figures time traveled to our times now, and they live in the present time. Now, only one of them will remain here. Whose stays will be decided through a series of
Pokemon battles.
Pokemon battles. The player order is decided on based on who would win. Well, there's the guy at philosophy, and then there's the popular president. I would prefer the president to win.
Okay. I would actually agree, because I think he would probably understand a bit more what's going on here than...
Yes. And honestly, he would
Socrates.
probably... And you know what? He would do his darn best to fix every problem in the United States anyway, because...
Sure.
I mean, Abe Lincoln, he's one of the greatest presidents ever.
True.
All right, then.
Okay, so do I want to go for my guy or random table? Because no matter what, if I choose this table and you're trying to go for Vera, that would not allow you to go for
Yeah,
her.
I know. Ooh.
You know what? I'm going to go visit Calculus, because why not? You arrive at your chosen table to find that Mira has locked one of her eating serfs in an Iron Maiden. You're unfazed, but Calculister is very phased. Friend Mira, isn't locking your unpaid intern in a spiked-filled sarcophagus unethical?
Unpaid intern?
Yeah. Unethical? Unethical. Adjective. Inconsistent with rules and standards of ethics. Ethics? Oh, you mean those things poor people have instead of royal titles. But I thought that ethics were a crucial part of being a good organic creature. That's a common misconception. Blah, blah, blah. The key to being good is having a lot of money and punishing anyone who dares disrespect you. For example, this saucy serf dared to put ketchup on the hot dog she was eating on my behalf. Excuse me. As if I were the sort of person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours in the Iron Maiden should teach her.
How do you even eat anything?
Yeah. Error. Friend's statements are inconsistent with internal moral compass. Existential crisis imminent. Uh-oh. Quick, sit mirror straight. Or sit calculester crooked. What's this calculester? Disagreeing with Miranda? Looks like it's disrespectful. Prison time for someone else too. Or Miranda, let's punish your serf in a different way. Say by giving her a frowny face sticker with really aggressive glitter.
Actually, I think I go for the frowny face sticker because something seems about that seems kind of hilarious.
I
In its own ironic way.
Yeah. I'm going to go with it. Aggressive glitter? Truly, you are even more delightfully cruel than I am.
What?
An Iron Maiden only torments for 48 hours, but glitter is eternal. She will be reminded of her transgression until her dying day. Ah, I see. Friend Miranda's ethics module is poorly calibrated. Apparently, so is my speech module.
Ah, I see. Friend Miranda's ethics module is poorly calibrated.
Excuse me? Is that disrespect I hear? No, I feel no disrespect towards you, Miranda, because, as a rule, I do not feel. Oh, wonderful. Would you like a job as one of my royal torturers? No, thank you. I will, however, supply you with stickers if it ensures the serf's safety. With the extra stickers left over from Calculister's first printing, you two start a thriving, punitive sticker business. It's a bonding experience.
All right.
Okay then.
I'll be friends with Calculister, that's okay. I'll let you go for Mira.
All right then, let's go for Vera.
Mr. Wingman over here that got shot.
You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food. As usual, Damien comes over and drops his own money on a pile on the table. Also, some organs.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad, but I prefer to extrovert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into.
You might be careful with her. You might not want to disrespect her in the future.
I'm into snake porn. Oh my gosh! You know,
Okay.
that would be weird. That would be totally creepy.
Yeah.
But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward, and I'm always looking to improve efficiency. Have you ever tried business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about priests. I'm sick of terrorizing people at one time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once. And make money at the same time, I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism.
Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee. Or
Trick
trick
everyone.
everyone in the cafeteria to having an orgy. Then film it. Blackmail in bulk.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I love both these decisions, but how do I go about this?
I think the tricking one would be hers, and
The
fire
setting one's
one
probably
gonna
to be Damien's, yes. Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee, though, is absolutely hilarious, though. Oh my gosh!
Exit fee. Come on. but. Come on. Here, take all my money.
Great.
Simple, elegant, raunchy. I like your style. But how are you going to trick a whole room full of people into having an orgy? Don't tell me you don't know how to do that. Is this something that you do all... Is this something you do all the time? This is something you don't do all the time. I thought you were the Prince of Hell. Yeah, but I'm the Prince of the burny part of hell, not the sexy part of hell.
Can I find a place to the sexy part?
That explains it. Well, to answer your question, this is a room full of high schoolers. A slight breeze could instigate an orgy. Although the succubus sauce I snuck into the sloppy joes won't hurt either.
Well,
Oh, wow.
you learned about succubuses before this video. How lovely.
Oh, boy. It certainly does it. You and Vera and Damien retreat to a safe distance to fill the sexy carnage and avoid the fluids. Everybody chooses an occupation. Say your choice out loud before to the rest of the players before clicking.
Voice actor.
Animator.
Okay, fair enough.
The player order is based on how boring a VR simulator based on the selected occupation would be. Start debating now.
Which one would be more boring?
Well, with the, I guess he probably would win this one because I don't know. I think standing in front of a mic and saying words into it would probably be a little more boring for a VR game. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, there is a double-edged sword though, but
Yeah, with animation though, you're.
you're drawing and you're
Drawing.
flipping and you're doing all that sort of stuff. So
But if it's like a like job simulator version of like animator or voice acting, basically it'd be floating and like
yeah,
you have
it would have some sort of interesting quirk to it. I know
Yeah.
that, since Job Simulator does seem to do that.
yeah.
So
I will bend though, and I would say probably voice actor would be kind of more boring because it would be just standing there doing funny voices into the.
All right.
all right,
What do you
then.
do?
All right, here we go.
I mean,
Where
not
do
that
I want to go?
I like doing silly voices. But, random.
Epic dodgeball play. That both teams are into it, and you decided to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other leader's charm. The commitment amazes the whole team. Your spirit is filled by determination. Finally, you win and take 2 charm from the other team's leader, and now she's now a bit less fabulous. Who was the team's leader?
I don't know.
You joined Vera for an after-school rendezvous. She remained a romantic evening at the stock exchange. Well, I guess I'm at the New York Stock Exchange. You know what? Put me down for Google, also a Nintendo, and yeah. There you are. I'm so happy you've joined me here at that momentarily I've forgotten my hatred for all beings. You, what? Thought you were going to dinner? No, silly. How am I supposed to make a profit at dinner? If you're hungry, just eat some money. There's plenty of it lying around. Look, I invited you here because I wanted you to share something really special with you. You see these people here? These psychopaths screaming at each other in tens of $1,000 suits? You see, this is my family. Well, not literally. I never met my birth parents. It's more like a room full of my worst enemies. But that's what's family after all. But a room of your worst enemies. Anyway, enough with the chit-chat. The real reason I brought you here is to help me make some money. Make with the stock tips.
Oh.
So you know absolutely nothing about the stock market, but that never stopped you before. You tell her, buy one of everything. See it all.
Sell it all.
Sell it all.
We need.
We need each other. Well, that would be a bad idea because I'm pretty sure she wouldn't go for that one. But buy one of everything.
This sometimes likes to throw curveballs at you, though, with some of these choices, because you would think it would be this way,
Right,
but
it
it's
wouldn't.
not.
Yeah. I'm gonna. You know, I never thought of it that way. Who needs those silly little stocks when I have an accomplice? Here, grab the sniper rifle and climb into this helicopter real quick. Well, snapping's a good job, mate.
Yeah.
Hard work, and adores. At the end of the day, you know this. When there's two people left on the field at the end of the day, you know there's going to be somebody who wants somebody else dead. You spend the passionate evening with Ferrara flying around into the associate of key political figures, assassinating. Whoops, I'm sorry. Resulting in market chaos allows Piero to short sell a plethora of stocks to an enormous profit. You know, I really can't thank you enough for opening my eyes. I was so obsessed with my stocks and dividends that I lost sight of what was really important. Coldly manipulating global events for my own personal gain.
Well,
That's about as close as to a confession that the love that you're likely to get from Vera. You gained 2 boldness and 1 money.
out of all of that other money that you gained. Well, you did that. I'm going to go to the auditorium. Roar. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity. You also lose -3 years of your life as your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in
They
the
get
game
game anyway.
Oh. It was later when you were minding your own business, and definitely not doodling pictures of Damien in your notebook, when you see Damien making his way over to you, and at which point you definitely do not need to hide your drawings. Yo, so here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful doors. I actually think you're only 70% awful fuck doors, tops.
What?
I guess thanks. In fact, I actually think you're kind of rad. Hey, I've been meaning to get a new tattoo since nothing as rad as intentionally sticking needles in yourself to create a permanent image on your skin for fucking ever. And I thought maybe we could get matching tattoos if you could come up with something rad for us. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! It's your chance to once and for all convince Damien
how awesome you are. Well, at least I got it away lucky. At least I got away with the rich girl.
Yeah. Don't fuck this up. It's time to suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all time, which is an on-fire pentagram made out of pentagrams, and those pentagrams are made out of guns that shoot pentagrams, and the pentagrams are on fire, and the fire is on fire.
Oh my god!
Or a sea cucumber. No, I don't know which one is the right one though.
Oh my gosh!
There's either the really intense imagery or a sea cucumber. Should I go for the sea cucumber? I'm so tempted just to see what happens with that.
Man. Oh man, oh man. Well, it's your decision.
I'm gonna go sea cucumber. Well, I guess I failed
Oops.
that. Dude, I don't even know what that means.
Oopsies.
But you're rad. I'm rad. Get stabbed with needles is rad. Let's go for it. Yeah! Fuck yeah, I feel amazing to have Damien's blind trust in you.
Having picked the
And
best
having picked the best sea creature of all, you know you'll keep it. The two of you head to your separate tattoo beds and make finger guns at each other as you inked. When your tattoo is finished, it shows a sea cucumber in the middle of expelling its own organs. Something you hope Damien will be impressed by. But when Damien shows you his tattoo, it's literally just a cucumber.
the shape of a
in the
sea.
shape of a sea.
Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness!
Fuck. Miscommunication. Damien is displeased and immediately scrubs his new tattoo off using your face.
Oh no!
No, right when everything was going so well, you've destroyed Damien's trust in you and lost -2 smarts and 1 charm. At least you have a tattoo of a sea cucumber. Fuck it, not worth it.
I feel sorry for you.
Oh, the monster prom. Who do you choose?
Like I said, I got away
Hey,
lucky with
you.
the rich girl.
Yep,
Yep.
but did it actually work out for you? Let's go Damien. I
noob.
don't think it's gonna work, but
Sure.
you finally pick up your courage and ask your beloved to the monster prom with you. Prom? With you?
What a noob.
I have more fun setting ants on fire, which is what I'll actually be doing on prom night. Setting ants on fire is rad.
Go get a life.
Now, get out of my sight.
What a loser.
You couldn't get a date for monster prom. Actually, you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life. Some nights, alone in your bed, you wish sadness was an STD, because at least then you wouldn't be getting so much of it.
All right.
Okay, well, here we go.
You
Finally pluck up the courage to ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? Together? I mean, I don't want nonsense to interfere with my stock rocketing career.
Skywalker.
But what's success if you can't enjoy yourself from time to time, right? And you're not that bad, I must admit. Okay, it's settled. You will help me enjoy myself. Damn, I got lucky. Don't read too much into that. We can discuss details later. See you
The
there.
world is ours to take.
Ooh, I look snazzy. Ooh, I got very lucky.
Prom
Prom
night
night
was great.
Vera showed your interest in your career goals. Then she told you about hers. Passionate, the way she talked about it was equal parts scary and beautiful. So you used your best trick yet. You listened and cared sincerely. When the night was over, she kissed you goodbye on the cheek. The way she looked at you afterwards petrified you a bit. You were sure it wasn't her Gorgon powers, but the knowledge that new adventure seemed to be waiting for you.
Whizman, most likely to become a lasagna.
Damien, best at violence.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
no new secret endings. No new. Well, I got 15 new events and 17 new outcomes.
Cool.
What did you get? Oh, it doesn't show what you got.
It doesn't? Oh.
Oh man. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives.
After Monster Prom, we kept living our lives and falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and what we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful.
Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it.
Oh, cool. Vera realized that she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her, and then she destroys the whole universe until I'm locked in a room with her. She spent her whole life making connections and building her power because she was not a part of the game. She plays the game. Dear, no, she's probably gonna lock, so be careful. Maybe she's the one pulling your strings.
You like those
Damn
fourth
it,
wall breaking
Monica!
girls, don't
Monica, leave me alone! Stop!
you? No.
Why did I do that? How did I end up with a character like her?
Okay, we get to find out about Scott, too.
Scott.
Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended up his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of the athlete he admired the most. Now he's back at high school again, working as the coach. Oh, that's kind of cool. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life. And then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Why did I end up with a fourth wall breaking character?
I have no idea, but it's just kind of ironic.
Oh, very.
Oh, and then we're in the end credits.
Yep.
Oh. Is there anything you want to say while we're...
Why is there Slender Man in here? Anyway.
I don't know.
Anyway, so yeah, I know that was rather interesting, but you
That
know,
was pretty fun.
I wasn't expecting to end up dating a character who eventually turned out to be a character that realized that she was in the game and then ended up trying to pull the strings on everything.
That is ironically what you did with Doki Doki Literature Club.
Well, okay, but I didn't do it myself, actually.
Well, I guess that is the story of the game.
Because, you know, she does force you into it, and honestly, I hated it. Every single moment of it. Why? I'm sorry, but no. Seeing the hanging image of Sayori was a painful thing. Why am I making ties to that game? Gosh dang it.
Maybe because the game kind of made ties to that game.
Well, I know, it is probably one of my favorite games, admittedly, but, you know... yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
That's funny, though.
That is very funny.
Well, I think we're probably going to do a second episode of this just because this was fun.
That was fun. That was absolutely fun. It was absolutely hilarious. So
Yeah. And honestly, the multiplayer kind of thing to it was awesome.
That was new and different, and you know.
Yeah. The
world stops when she smiles.
Thanks for playing. You've unlocked 9 new images in the gallery.
Oh, cool.
That's
Here's
awesome.
the story of a girl
Oops.
who cried a river and drowned the whole world. When she looks so sad in autographs, you absolutely love her when she smiles. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the end of this episode of Monster Prom with our special guest, the Super Chocolate Milkshake, my friend John.
Yay!
And at least this is the first episode of this with him. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you put a like on the video if you liked it. And if you want to see more, please subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And we will see you Thursday.